Wow. Holy moly. It's beautiful. Okay. Again, kind of following up on some of that stuff from the Evil Etienne box. Gonna mess with some more of this stuff. This is a really awful piece because, like, it's square and it's just not great. I don't know if these cracks go all the way through. The banding is beautiful though. I'm gonna smack it a couple times. We're gonna see. And I gotta just, I don't know. This is gonna be different from the other stuff that I just did. Holy crap! Wow, that is pretty. Whoa. Wow. You're going to get a lot of material appreciation on this channel, by the way. We're not like those other napping channels that just blow stuff up without appreciating the beauty in them. That's all suspended in there. Oh, now I got to make something out of this. Crap. Let's see. Oh, it's got the banding through there, too. Oh. I feel so bad that I'm going to destroy it. But also, I'm excited. Let's see here. Come on, baby. Yes! So let's see if I can piece that back together. So, I had this ugly lump on this side, right? This big lump down here I wanted to take care of. Set up that platform there, shot across, blew all of it away. Look at how much I just took off. And smooth that out a bit. That crack, though, it's going to make a guy cry. It's going to break his heart. Especially if that goes all the way through. Because the good thing is that I can feel a line right there between the transition of those two. I can feel that there's just the slightest transition. And yeah, you can really see it there, see? See that dip that it took right there in the center? Yeah. This is going to be a sweater, boys. It's going to be a sweater, but I am going to try my darndest. I want to get my indirect out right away because I feel like I need to be accurate. Again, same thing as with the Gunther point. I don't have a lot of this at all. And what I do have, oh jeez, is absolutely beautimous. Oh, it's going to be tough though. I'm just trying to be very careful because I don't want to. I'm saving all these, by the way. I'm taking my time with this one. So I was kind of cruising with that Gunther. I need to be deliberate with this. I might need to, hold on. We're indirecting that one. Yeah. Took it off. Just trying to smooth out throughout all this weirdness to see how deep that goes. Popped it away. When was the last time that dirt saw the light of day? Okay, it goes in there a little ways. But I think we can still manage. I think we can. Oh, hold on 1 second. Sorry about that. I was getting a phone call on my other phone. I had to answer that. Okay, where were we? Got a potentially bad idea. Because I don't want to touch a lot of this stuff up here. But I'm thinking maybe if it's good, I can clean a lot of this off and give myself a nice flat surface. Oh, boys, this is going to be a doozy. Did I hit record? I did. Okay. Well, she went. Ooh. Wow. Look at that. Hold on. It's like a square. It formed around that crystal pocket. Beautiful. Beautiful. It got weird though. Look at that. The flake termination. It made it wrinkly. That's not great. I like this stuff. Whatever this stuff is on this side, this is going to be like Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde material. I can just tell. I'm sure a lot of you are thinking, why is he freaking bopping that like a dingbutt? Because it's what I do. Let me be a dingbutt in peace. This is my material. It's not yours. Go find your own. Well, you can't? Tough nuts. Get lost. There's cracks in there. See how that went down? It go down. It go down. Okay. It's okay though. Still looking this over. Again, this is going to be a very deliberate, not dumb like what I just did right there. I'm trying to do something funny here. That's not going to take it, will it? Stinker? Yeah, it did take it. That is wicked sharp. Look at that. Oh, if I can make something out of this, I'm going to cry. Oh, I'm bending the snot out of my poor rod. Oh. Oh, man, that is... Hold on. We're going to go to the other one. Yes, I have multiple. I can't be risking... My shorter rod, I found, doesn't bend as much, and I don't know if that's just because I got it from a different dealer. See, because now, okay, here we go. This will be a great lesson. So I got to figure out how in the heck to get around that, right? That's something that everybody runs into. And for the longest time, I was like, this is just never going to work. And in this case, I might be a bit lucky, because what I think I'm going to do, since I need to get through here and get into there to eat all that off, I'm going to need to find a way to round this out, which I think I can do from attacking it here and around, smoothing it out, and then I'll be able to smooth this through, which will give me purchase to maybe flake over the top. And that might just sound like a bunch of mumbo jumbo, and it's okay if a lot of you were like, what? It's okay. It's okay. We're going to get there together. We're going to get there together. We're going to watch. We're going to learn. So I said I wanted to round this off. So I have this round surface right here. And I'm going to try to flake down and through there, which I think I can, if I'm good. Yeah. So I took it off, smoothed that down just a little bit more. Gave myself a little bit of a platform of attack right there. I'm going to grind that, and I can't flake too far into that. I can't, because of this all this, you can't really see it all too well. There's a bunch of gobbledygook right there. You can kind of sort of see it. It's no good. We can't flake into that. So what I'm going to try to do, I'm going to try to do a very, very shallow flake. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to catch this. Okay. Yeah. And what I did was I popped that off so that I could lower that center line downwards, because now I'm going to start attacking this bottom edge. That's what I want to do. So pop that off, take it through there, and we still have a good bit of area down here, because our center line, if we were imagining a center line down the center of this, we are still well below it on this side, so we want to work with this side whatever we can right now while the center line is down there. And that's good for me, because I want to say that I can take that platform that I just abraded and maybe try to take some of that off. Let's see. I don't know how good I am. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make that happen. Took a little bit of it, most of it. Yeah, see, I don't know if you can see it. That is just beautiful, though. See the weird lines in there? It's like wrinkled paper. Interesting. So it's weird. This stuff does not flake as nicely as this stuff. This stuff up here, beautiful. wonderful, magnificent, stupendous, marvelous, magnificent. Okay, so now we got this situation. So we still have our 90-degree angle, and I kind of got this little area here. I'm going to try, and it might be a long shot because that's a bit thick. I'm going to try to bust some of this off and take off this thicker section. See the thicker section there? I don't know. I'm going to be brave. This might be, if I can hit it. Okay, that pops some of it off. Okay. Because now, slowly but surely, we're setting ourselves up to work with this up here. So, I'm going to abrade that so we have a nice striking surface. And I don't know. I really want to take it up there, and I want to see if I can take a nice steep shot down this ridge from here, breaking it off into there. I don't know if I can, but this material is so nice. I don't know if it'll do it for me. I don't want to risk it, but I kind of do. We're going to do it. It did it. Did it like a freaking boss. Look at that. So, took it up there, went underneath all the junk that I was trying to get around, took that edge, and we folded that back. So now, we've taken some of that 90-degree face, because remember, that was a 90-degree face, and we've rounded it off a little bit, so that's good. That's really good. And there's still a little bit of weirdness in here, but that's not the fault of anything else. That's just this material. So now that we have that, let me see. I want to do a little assessment on the rest of the stuff because I forgot about this gigantic void and I was too busy focused on this. I'm gonna have to take care of that at some point. We're gonna actually take a quick detour because that just maps magnificently. My goodness, this is wonderful. You know what? No, we're gonna go right into it. Okay, so again, you're getting me all over the place. I'm trying to juggle a couple different things here. So now we have this area right here. We still kind of have our flat on this side, but we do have, again, if we have our, can it just focus on one thing? There we go. Since we have our center line going through here, we have this section right here that we can use to try and pop some stuff off of. And I'm a little worried because it is scrungy in there, but we're going to have to see. I didn't take nothing. Pop it off there. Okay, that went through. That is wicked sharp too. That just made like a right there. That's crazy sharp. It's like, okay, so we have that. And I might actually, I'm gonna braid the crap out of it, and then I might try to do a direct percussion strike, because you can just get more power. And I'm hoping, maybe if I'm good, I can take that whole area from this nice platform here and just pop some of it off like a good bit. Ooh, I missed it. Well, it was a good flake. Kind of exploded, but it was a reasonable flake. I kind of missed a bit. I'll be honest. I missed. Now I've made something that I need to be accurate with, which is fine, I guess. I'm kind of just compounding tools right now. Let me see here. So yeah, shot through there, pop that off. Gosh, this stuff is just so nice. It's doing a weird scoop thing. Like it's doing like really weird bulbous pop-outs. Like the pop-outs there, they're really bulbous. It's made a very, very, very sharp edge. And I'm still definitely going to be able to work with it. But now, since we're slowly going at it from both sides, might try to do, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do another one up there. Maybe. Right off this edge, maybe. Nah, it's going to be too steep. But I feel like I can do it. If I just get, I should be able to do that. It's not doing it though. Let's do this instead. No, that's not gonna work. I'm bending this rod pretty bad. I gotta reevaluate here. I'm gonna take this little edge off. That's what I'm gonna do. Come on. Nope. Ooh. Ooh. Am I losing my finesse? What's happening? Am I just running out of steam? No, it's just hard stuff in there. Just real hard stuff. Yuck. Now things are just going to get real strange. I was going to try and continue to do that little 90-degree angle guide. I don't know if I'll be able to do that now. Especially with this. Wow. Look at the step that did. It's like an internal step. Yucky. Yeah. I'm just going to try to work on this now. Dang, that dang thing. Dang old dang. Dang man. Really want to. I know what I want it to do, it just doesn't want to do it. Nice. Here. Don't. Okay. You want to play that game with me. I got the Mike Tufts boppers. That was weird. Oh boy, that was a high hit. I'm getting a little too loosey-goosey crazy. Trying to clean up this real nasty area. 'Cause now, I still gotta take care of all that up there. Yuck, this is, again, this stuff is just not. It's just not pleasant. The white stuff. The stuff that's very clear and gorgeous looking, wouldn't you guess, it works magnificently. It's just this other stuff. I can't really trim it down like I used to. Other stuff. We still got a really thick piece here. I'm trying to get reduced. Ah, shoot. I'm going to need to use that, aren't I? Oh, boy. 1 second. That was actually perfect. Perfect. I was gearing up for what I was expecting to be a horrible time. I still do. I need to take care of this. It's so nice. It's so nice. My goodness. Because I got to take care of that massive elephant in the room. That elephant is huge. It smells bad. It's eating all the food. We got to address it. And I think I addressed it, most of it. It's like, oh, I didn't even see that. That's fun. Wow, that's cool. So, went from kind of the tip there, down into there, popped that off. This needle, popped that off somehow too. Voila. That is so nice in there. Oh my goodness. I almost I don't know what to do. Because I have so much that I need to juggle still. Because I really want to try and fix this up, because this side is still not great at all. It needs to be cleaned. Because it's very lumpy still. It's just got a lot of lumps to it. It's not ideal for making a point. Mainly because I had to deal with that 90-degree section. But I think now that we kind of got that nicked just a little bit, it's going to help us out. It's going to help us out big time. Take some here. Oh, come on. Ooh, its toughness is coming out. There we go. Gosh, and it just sends them. It just sends them. here. That's not going to work. It's kind of all that I got, though. Trying to send a flake up over it, kind of like curving it up and around, because sometimes I can do that with this really nice material. Don't know. Oh. Don't know if I'm going to be able to get away with it. Still gotta deal with the fallout of that tough zone, because that stuff is tough. It's a lot tougher. It's just so much tougher. The other stuff, it just, you know, whee, loves it. It's beautiful. Like I said, it's magnificent. This other stuff. Okay, here we go. Now, let's see. Let's see if I can pop one up and over. A little bit. Oh, it's trying. It's just kind of going straight. I like it when they curve. That one did. That one curved nicely. And that's just a matter of trial and error. I'm sure there's better ways to be going about this, but this is a very abstract stone that requires a bit of abstract methods. And it's working. I'd rather work through all this white stuff and have it just disappear and be left with the magnificent stuff, but I'm still keeping a watchful eye because I don't want to lose too much of it, because then it could affect getting to the other stuff. So in a weird way, it's like parasitic. It's just like you can't get rid of it because it'll affect the other stuff. The other stuff's the good stuff. That was a good one. No, except for it hit that dang transition. Shoot, I forgot about that. Dang it. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. This stuff's getting weird now. We're getting thin. Or narrow, rather. And because I've focused so much on that stuff, I've, hold on, I gotta, you can see the transition, the hard transition in there, from there to there. Like it's bonded, it's strong. It's just shooting flakes, especially big flakes. The small ones don't seem to be as bad. The big ones, though, those, come on now. How am I going to do this? The big ones do not want to go. The big chunky ones. I'm going to be very gentle with this one because I don't want to take this too far, because I don't really want to take too much off of that. I just kind of want to isolate myself with this. Up and around. Take that off. That off. Yuck. That was a bad hit. Ooh, this thing's... No, we're getting there. I need to... There we go. Okay. Had to do that because I know that any type of change in like the angle at which that rod is striking the stuff, it'll mess stuff up. It will. And I have to abrade that just a little bit here because I want to make sure that I'm getting good stone to tool contact. And I swear it looks like there's a crack that goes through there and there. And I'm hoping, say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. Tell me it's not true. I hope it's not. So if that breaks, it'll be sad. Let's see here. That would be a real good opportunity. That was a good one. Is it greedy for me to want another? Maybe. I'm going to abrade it extra good. Very good. Okay. Okay, alright. And I'm abrading this. I'm being extra careful with it because, like I said, I don't know if I actually said it with this video. That's a razor blade, boys. That is a razor blade. I don't have a lot of this. I don't. Nope. So I'm trying to be very mindful. Come on. And I hope that I've been doing this in frame because, again, when I'm just working this stuff, sometimes, I swear, if all of that was not in focus, I'm going to lose it. I got a new camera to record all this so that I could spare my phone memory because recording 4K video is substantial. You got to have a lot of storage for it. And, I got a really cheap phone. You can get a 5-year-old phone for like super duper cheap. And believe it or not, really a whole lot hasn't gotten that much better since then. Especially in the way of cameras. Like, oh, I gotta be careful. A flagship 6 years ago is still like really good. There we go. Trying to be cautious around the base. So we still got to treat some of this nastiness. That is a crack. I can see it right there. Oh, jeez. Oh, this is stressful. Stressful. Pop some of that off. I got to be careful with this too. See, you didn't want to do nothing like that. Don't do that. No. No, let's not do that. I agree. And let's also not do that. That kind of just, owie. I was hoping to trim that back with just a little bit more grace, but roll with 9 punches. That is totally a crack, but I wonder if it's healed. I think it's healed. I'm going to proceed cautiously. I don't like that. There's a crack there too. Right there. See it? See that brown? Oh, right there actually, I guess. Oh, I got a couple of them. Yuck. Yucks. This might be just like a very thin, like spindly needle point. I think that's healed because that's completely smooth. That is not healed though. That is diabolical. Oh, I'm sorry. Again, I feel like a lot of this has maybe not been on camera. I'm really trying to focus more on the material itself, which is like backwards, I know. It's like, why'd you even record a video? Yucky. Why didn't you go? God, you really got to smack that down there in order to get it to work. Yeah, I was like, why'd you record a video if you weren't gonna at least focus on the filming? It's like, well, I don't know. Sometimes I just want to make stuff and share it with y'all. Brave. Okay. I gotta shift that center line a bit. We're a bit down on this one side. Much as I don't want to trim, you gotta trim just a bit. We're getting there. We're at 30 minutes in. I feel like I'm actually doing great for 30 minutes. I can't be making dumb mistakes now. I'm not going to take big greedy flakes unless I really need to. Because my big thing is to fix this right here. That nasty, horrible little thing is my focus. We're going to find a way. I'm also just trying to tread carefully around it because I don't know how much is like cracked in there. Because if there's cracks that run through the middle of that, then she might not be going anywhere, boys. But we still haven't done too much with this side. I gotta just now realizing that I still do have a reasonable bit that I need to clean up because I have this big top like turtleback up here. I gotta find a way to smooth that out, and I can't go from this side because there's that dive that's right there. Ooh, I broke my fingernail. Oof. There's that dive that's right there, and that leaves only this side, but then we have the transition of the material. This is just not really ideal in any way. You take that though. I like how that looks up there. Of course it didn't do anything. Why would it? It was just perfect. I'm just gonna trim down more. Shoot. Unless I'm left with no option. That's not gonna work. I don't want to do it. It's not gonna work. I just don't want to try it. My brain's telling me to do it. However, I have been there. A little rock on my shoulder telling me, do it, it's fine, it's gonna work good, do it. I'm not listening to him. It's like Beetlejuice. Can't be listening to him. God, this stuff down here just sucks. The other side is so much nicer. Like, it works, it's just, it's like, it sucks. It's like all that I got. I really got to abrade it because I want to make sure I'm getting good contact. Shoot. I might have to start my approach back over on this side again. Because this side's easy. That's why I'm not focusing a whole lot on this side. I don't need to send this very far, so I'm going to steepen my angle. Nope, come on. There we go. God. Let's see here. It's just not wanting to do it. I didn't do anything. That didn't curve like I needed it to. Here's a risky one. This is the one that I just don't want to do. I just don't want to do it. Oh. Yeah. See, it's kind of good. It took this entire chunk and popped it out, and I got extremely lucky. That is so unbelievably close that it went through the different consistencies, up along that edge, didn't crack in any of the cracks that are here or there. I can't do that again, and I need to do it again to fix this up unless I want to try to run something from there, which is just like the better option. I'm just going to do that, because that is actually insane. I can't believe that didn't break. And I need to be very, very careful, because that is now, that whole area is just like a weak point. I'm going to try to thin out this one edge so that I can take the weight. There's like a big thing that'll snap in the middle is you have weights on different end, like two different like big ends and a really thin middle. Any sort of like jostling of any like strikes, like see how it's flicking the rear of that upwards. Any of that, the weight's going to be heavier, and it's not going to have like any way to lift up, because the tensile strength of this is not great. Maybe with this, maybe this is just more so an obsidian thing, but when it tries to go up and there's just nothing to support it, it'll snap in the middle. So I got to be very careful, and I want to kind of try a little bit to thin the tip and not put in gigantic step fractures like that. God, what am I doing? I think I'm trying to get it on film just a bit too much. Where's my water? I need a drink. We're doing good. This is a stressful one. This one is stressful. Okay. Popped up. This one popped down. Okay, went into the other side. Good, very good. God, I need to do like another one of those up here, and I don't want to do it. I'm not going to do it. I refuse to do it because I know it's going to snap this whole thing. There's a bit of a seam in there. Try to go for it. That's a long flake, but the whole thing is curved. I don't know, can I swing that? Belly up. I was shooting for it. Take it. Oh, I can get my fingernail underneath it. Gosh, dang it. I was hoping it'd go up and trim that off. Shoot. Oh, the plot just gets thicker and thicker, boys. I might have to do it. I don't want to do it. Shoot. It's not going to do it. I'm going to break it. Yeah, I'm not messing. What's happening? I got to take a look. It's just a bit too steep. Come on. Oh. Tried it, really tried. Let's see if I can thin this down out here now. Oh, this is the most stressful thing. It's worse than the Gunther. Come on. That I did out of some similar stuff. Ooh, yuck. Okay. Good. Focusing. Okay. Oh, this other side is just so nice. Literally just nothing. Just and it just flakes off. It's wonderful. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Come on now. Get your head in there. Get your head in the game. Let me think here. I gotta think again. This is a thinker. This is like almost a challenge at this point. I don't think it was a challenge from when I started, honestly. So I still could take something off the middle there, and I'm feeling a bit better because that is now the thickest. So unless I happen to get very, very unlucky and strike something with the incipients, I feel better about doing this. Holy crap, that scooped it to our kingdom come. Holy moly. I'm getting so lucky with this. Y'all have no idea. This is ridiculous. Holy crap, I'm getting so lucky. This is genuinely blowing my mind. Like, there is only so much control that I can have over this. I don't wanna, hold on. Still gotta take care of that. Now that I'm kind of getting around to fixing all this horrible everything. Coming around, I'm gonna have to fix that at some point. And I should really get to focusing on it. Okay, let's see. What do we got? I'm not worried as much about this stuff because this stuff is cooperative. However, the cracks do make me worried because we have 1, 2, and 3. Again, I don't know to what extent a lot of those are healed. I think that's going to be a big seam. I can see the transparent portion in there. See that lighter tan? That kind of runs from that edge, like up and around. That's all see-through. That's detached. So that entire thing down there is not attached to the rest of the stuff, which is just wonderful and great and makes me feel great joy. Because really it wants to come off, is what I'm trying to say. The whole thing wants to just pop out. But I'm not giving up on it. I'm just not. No. I've gotten this far. This is just like challenge practice at this point, trying to get myself some practice with obstacles, you know. Whoop! Slipped on that one. Actually, here, hold on. Might be better. No. Oh, dear goodness gracious. I wasn't trying to do that much that soon. We're okay though, we're okay. Okay, alright. That was cruising at highway speeds. Okay. That entire area. That's just gonna be all gungus. Ugh. See, if that was nice and didn't have that upwards curve and it was a nice rounded curve, I'd take that off and try to clean more of that up, but that is a no-no. That's gonna go nowhere. We do kind of got to flake a little bit around it. Clean up some of this edge. Oof, I keep putting that step fracture in. That's gonna be no good. I also wonder too, now that I'm working this more, I wonder if the fact that this tough side is on this side is the only thing that's keeping that other side from just, you know, breaking into 5 million pieces. Oh, come on. Stinker. It's tough. Oh, I need to pressure flake it. I need to do it. Get it off there. We're just gonna do a pressure flake. Just a couple of these. I gotta see, especially with that step fracture there. I just gotta adjust some of this stuff myself, just with a little bit more precision instead of using that. Ooh, this pressure flake's real easy. Holy smoly! This clear stuff. I need to trim down on this. I'm just kind of moving that center line up again because see how the center line's kind of down on this side? It's going to be super hard to see because this material is very, I don't know, it's just that type of material color that cameras just hate. But this thing is just going to be like, I don't know, it's going to be maybe just a bit of a cascade, maybe, I don't know. That's kind of what I'm feeling, is it's just going to be like, you know, a simple cascade or some sort of like, I don't know, desert lance type of point, because I'm not going to be able to notch this or nothing. And again, this whole entire section up here is just nasty. I don't really know if there's much of a way around that at this point in time. I don't want to flake into here because this is where the crack is. See, I hit it. Focus. Right there. Right there. I hit it. Again, that weird little seam thing in there, that little thing. All those little cracks. Actually, that seam right there, that top seam that goes right there running that way, that runs all the way through parallel at an angle. You can kind of see it just right across there to this other side, right across there to this. So that's all the way through. Huh. I'm appalled yet fascinated by the formation of this rock. Come on. What did I leave off on over here? Still gotta find a way to pop some of that nastiness off. like it was it. Same thing with that. This doesn't need to be crazy. We're having a good time. We're cruising. This is fun, right? I say behind the camera with my bloodshot eyes, teeth gritted and knuckles white. I'm just like, oh, I'm having a great time. Having so much fun. How are we at? We're at 51 minutes. Dang, I can't believe I'm not even at an hour yet. I knew that wasn't going to really go nowhere. That was called wishful thinking right there. That was the definition of it. Actually, where is she? Where is she? There she is. We got her out. We gotta take a swig of water before getting her going. Good. Cool. Okay. I'm being very careful, because I am just trying to very gently work through just a smidgen of that at a time. Because I can't repeat it enough. You cannot be rushing through that. Why am I telling that to you guys? I don't know. This makes me feel sane. I'm chipping away at this weird piece of whatever. Some sort of magnificent, beautiful desert agate. I've been chipping away at it for like an hour. And it hasn't gotten much easier. It's just gotten more complex as the time goes on. Oh. We're close though. I don't know. Like I said, if I can get it to be just like a nice cascade or some sort of just little type of desert lance point, I'll be happy. And if she doesn't make it, then we will pour one out and cry. That's just not working. Dang, it's that dang crack. It's the dang crack right there. I've just turned it to powder, so I'd just like to get rid of it. Okay, let's see here. The fact that it goes in at an angle, here's my predicament. Here's why I'm just not flaking over the top and having success. So the seam, you can see it. It goes through there diagonally. I can't from here, and I have the crack right there too, so I gotta watch out for that. I cannot flake over the top of this without running into that seam. So it'll stop it somewhere along this ridge. So, and I can't flake into here too, because since this crack runs at an angle, I have to either grip this or grip this, and I can't flake up and over it because it's cut in half. So I'm trying to find a way to go around it, but also not dive into it. And that is, see, there we go. You can kind of see it right there. See that square edge peeking right there, right off the tip of my finger. That's flat. It's flat right there. There you go. You can really see it there. I can't get into that. I can't go. I need to like do that in two pieces. And I need to go up. That's why it's not going off. But I'm running into that dang issue. And I don't think there's going to be much of a way for me to get over it. There's like that one game where you're in like a witch's cauldron. You got a sledgehammer and you're getting over it. I don't really know what the game is. I've just kind of seen people play it and get extremely mad at it. It was always just kind of funny. But now I get it. I get it. I get the rage. I get it. I'm trying to save this thing. Good night. That was insane. Holy crap. Can I piece that back together? I flaked into the crack. It had just enough strength. You're not going to be able to see it. Oh my goodness. I flaked into that crack. It had just enough strength to curve over the top, take care of all this nastiness that came off of there. It stayed with that. Holy crap. That is just crazy lucky. And I just need it one more time. That's all I need, and I know exactly where I need it. And I have to hit near the crack again, so it could go. Oh, shoot. It did it. It did it. Yes. It shot over there, took all that off the top, smoothed it out just a bit more. Okay. This is actual progress. You're watching homeboy be very happy. No doubt the heartbreak will happen, but it's so perfect. It's exactly what I needed. It's another risky one. Oh, goodness gracious, yes. And I'm not going to get greedy with cleaning that up because that's like the knot. That's where all the cracks kind of go to, right there, that rounded spot. So I'm not going to be too greedy. I'm not going to try to clean that up a bunch. I do, however, need to clean this up, and I don't know if this pressure flaker actually will. This is a great test for it. Because this is tough stuff. Holy smokes. I can't believe we traversed the obstacle that was all that over there. I mean, it still doesn't look great by any means. It's not going to be an award-winning point. Nor do I really kind of care if it is. I just sometimes enjoy keeping a piece around because it is a testament to learning. And it's just like, yep, I learned, or this was that nasty piece of material. Hold on now. That was terrible. And I did okay with it. It's like sometimes like that's another thing too. Most people, they like make like an okay point that's like arguably nice, you know, and they're just like, oh, it's not a part of the 1%, you know, that looks like gorgeous, like it should be in a museum, so I'm not going to be happy with it. It's just like, dude, take pride in like what you made. Like people do need to realize that there were probably guys back then that just didn't progress past a certain skill point, and you're better off than them. So like, you did good, dude. Come on, don't be hard on yourself. Just because you don't make like 1%er points doesn't mean that they're still not cool. You are perpetuating a skill that has been in the human race for millions of years, and you are helping to perpetuate the continued like practice of that, you know. It's like, it's cool, you know, just take pride in that. It's neat. That's neat. Not many people can say that they do that sort of stuff. So even if I'm gonna have like a nice big like chunky monkey point here, I'm at least gonna do what I can to make it a super clean and consistent profile. Maybe, if I'm good, I can run some somewhat decent parallel flakes. Maybe. That's going to be a hard maybe, because this side, while it does flake, it's not good. Like, it's not, you know, it's like, oh, I mean, it does it. That's about it. I'd like to thin this tip down just a bit more, but not too much. I don't need a lot. I just need to take down. It's just I'm in the tough stuff. Yeah, that did nothing. Holy crap, it's chewing off pieces of my stuff. Did we hit the limit, boys? Maybe. Potentially. Yeah, this is going to be an ugly point, but I'm happy. I'll be happy with it. There's just so much that I can, like, keep trying to do. Oh, I don't want to be greedy. I'm going to grab my pressure flaker again. It's starting to get a bit curved because I'm starting to get a little... I'm losing my form just a little bit. I really should try and sort of keep this base cleaned up as well. It doesn't need to be perfect. I'm just not realizing I haven't paid any attention to it at all. Like, it's still got this moss on it. I've been so focused on the absolute travesty of everything that was up there that I just had completely forgot about all that stuff down there. Whoops. My bad. And a couple more that I really need to take from this side to really kind of clean it up just a bit more. In fact, well, I might try. I kind of want to get my pressure flaker out again, but I don't know. I think I need it quite yet. This is going to be one of the points where I'm just like mentally exhausted also by the end of it. Because you've just been trying to figure out, like, you strategize everything. It's not taking that. It's just not taking it. I think I just need my slow direct pressure. Because I'm not getting anything else with that. And I got this abraded like perfectly for it. Could also just be that tough. Did I leave a copper mark on there? Okay, it wiped off. Whoopsie. My bad. I'm still exercising good caution because maybe my last attempt at like a sharpening pass, maybe. Wish I wouldn't have done that there, but it's taking chunks of my copper with it. With every flake, it's taking a bite out of it. Like, okay, this is my tax. Some materials have a very high copper tax. This is one of them. we're gonna doing some big pop outs there. Shaping this up. Into our tip. They did crunch it pretty bad in there. I did goof it bad. So I'd like to try and fix that, but there's really nothing for me to fix it with. So I still feel like I've made this side a bit thick, but there's really not. I just don't have a whole lot more that I can do. Like I said, this isn't going to be a beautiful point, but you're going to get to watch me go through and just struggle. But learn. And how I end up fixing. If anything, I can always add serrations. People love those. I love those. If you love serrations, you got good taste. Maybe, if I'm good. I'm not that good. Interrupt there just a little bit. Whew. I need another drink of water, boys. How are we doing? An hour and 7 minutes? I'm baffled. I'm absolutely floored that I was able to make this. And again, I know some of y'all are going to be just like, what do you mean that? That's it? It's like, you know what? Go eat sand or something. I don't care. Shoo. Be gone. I have made something that I think is still wildly cool. And I love it. I'm being a little bit of a cheater. These pop outs for the barbs. Or the teeth. Serrations, sorry. There's no barbs to be notched. Whoop! Don't you run away from me. We're almost done. Don't worry. It's like a kid. Get a haircut. I want to be done. Maybe that was just me. Yeah, I forgot. I got ADHD. I was definitely the only one who was just like, I don't want to sit here anymore. Let's go. I'm fine with him now. It's actually like nice now because it's just like, okay, I don't have to think about anything. I can just sit here and exist. A little bit of an ugly tip on this thing. Does that curl up? It does curl up. I gotta figure out how to fix that. Hold on. Well, we can just blow it off. That'll fix it. It's fine. I'm not. Again. Just gonna add just like a little tip to it so it actually has like a defined tip and the serrations don't go all the way up there. Yeah. Like that. It'll be good enough for a tip. Again, I'm working right on the transition between these two, which is awful. This is like, it feels like just terrible compared to the rest of the stuff. So bear in mind that that is an altogether different consistency to the rest of the stuff. Sorry, I'm trying to make it, even if it's just kind of garbo-y. Again, I'm trying to give it as much love and care, because all things considered, even if it didn't end up being something beautiful, it's beautiful to me. I also don't like how I kind of mismatched my serration sizes there. Maybe I just gotta, I will say this side is a lot harder to serrate, though. I ran out of stuff to say, if you couldn't tell, and I'm just trying to dedicate more focus to kind of just finishing this out into something, anything that looks reasonable, really. Is it silly? Oh yeah. Is it bad? I don't think so. If somebody came to me with this thing and they showed it to me and were just like, hey, I made this, I'd be like, what? Not even knowing the backstory. If it was for a YouTube video or nothing, I would still be quite pleased. I have so many flakes in my lap. Yeah, that'll probably be good. Just trying to thin it out just a little bit down there. Like a hafting zone, quote unquote. Did that flake go into that? No, it didn't. Oh, it did. That's weird. Sorry, I don't even know how to describe what just happened. It was just strange. Might clean up the other notches on the clear side. Whoop, don't throw that away. I'm going to clean up these just a bit more. Also, yeah, I don't have a lot of... Well, I don't have anything to work with in regards to thinness, because I kind of kept it super duper thick. Yeah. Do what I can. Sharpen them up wherever. I'm just happy that I got something out of this. That's right on the crack. That one, you know what? What do we call it? I think we call it. I think we call it. Kind of try to. There's a couple more I just kind of wanted to trim off there. But I think we're calling her, boys. Yeah. Is it a point? I'd say so. Again, it's thick, but it's triangular. I had an insane amount of obstacles to try and go through. You can still see where some of them are. I did my best to serrate it up. It is sharp. This is very, very sharp. This is like it's sawing into my hand gauze. I gave it a nice tip, and I kept both materials in there. I did. Yes, I did. This really isn't even classified as any point. It's just something. I should probably get... What is that fuzziness? Get over here. Get over here. Dang thing. Should probably get a photo of it for the thumbnail. Hold on, let me try and get a... What's a good angle? Oh, this looks pretty dang good. Yeah. Ooh, hold on. There we go. I got my thumbnail in there. Yeah. Hold on. You boys know the deal. You hung around to the end. You get to see through it. You better believe that this one's probably going to be gorgeous. Probably going to need, like... I'm going to need to control the backlight to it. Ooh, I can't. There. Needed to... Here. Sorry, I'm trying to do a three-handed... whatchamacallit. Try and keep that exposure proper. Some beautiful bands to it. They're really beautiful. And just like, again, if I don't drop the darn thing, jeez, I spent all that time on it and I drop it. What an unrefined gentleman I am. Yeah. I am, despite it being unremarkable, quite happy with this. Yeah. Not bad. I like that look too. That looks pretty good. Yeah. And I tell you what, if I found this, oh my goodness, I would lose it. I would legitimately lose it. Oh yeah, good little poker. Half that onto a stick. You throw that at something, it's dead. It's dead. Yeah. Awesome. Well, I appreciate you guys tuning in for that one. That was a long watch and a stressful one, but hey, we got there in the end. Sweet. All right, thanks for watching. Peace.